What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you, and welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. Today, set up at the shop, we have a couple race cars and a stock Porsche. From this look, they don't really go together. But we will explain why we have what we have out. So over here we have the 911 992 GT3 casting from Mini GT, and we will also be opening today the Mini GT GT3RS 992. Really happy to lock this down. I love this black with the red. I think this is really pops. Super subtle, but still really sick. And other cars we have sitting back here, more or less for comparison purposes, we have a tarmac Nissan R35 GTR GT3 car. And then back here we have the Super GT GT500 Nismo R35. So that'll lead us into these two, which is up first, the Motul Nissan GTR Nismo GT500 car from the Autobacs series in Japan, and also the Calsonic Nissan GTR Nismo GT500 running in the same series in Japan. So let's not waste any time, get these out of the package, take a closer look. Boom. First up is going to be our Porsche 992 GT3RS casting. From the pictures, when I saw this online, I did not know that the rims had like a gloss or were shiny. Not the hugest fan, but once I got it out of the package, it really doesn't look that bad. So I think it actually kind of flows nicely with the rest of the car. But yeah, this thing is really sick. Really great job by Mini GT on this casting. I will have to acquire a couple more brands of GT3RSs just to do some comparisons, but first off, in my first one, at least for a 992 body, really excited. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. Boom. So love the gloss black GT3RS decal here along the door. The shiny rims, like I said, they aren't as bad in out of the package and open, but yeah, super nice. I think a matte red or a satin red would have been a little bit better, but actually this car in like a satin black with a satin red wheel would be crazy. Insane. This one does have mirrors. They are kind of rigid, kind of flimsy, so kind of in between what Mini GT's been doing. Hood vents, you do get some texture, so it looks like it's open but not actually opened. And to be honest with you, on the real car, I believe these are way more exaggerated, like they're way deeper. But all in all, they did a great job replicating that. You do get like a satin black, like kind of a splash guard, I guess, behind each wheel and then down the side skirt. Take a look at the rear. The biggest thing on this car is that this rear wing actually extends fender to fender, which is generally something you only see on like a true race car, which is what this car basically is a race car for the street. So they kind of did not stretch it all the way. So you can see where they kind of left off just a little bit, right? If it's supposed to come out to the edge of this fender, come straight down, should be out to about here, but they did a great job replicating it, the gooseneck. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is active aero as well. So you can set it up for like DRS, where basically if you're in a straight line hauling ass, this will flatten out, and then when you slam on the brakes, this will tilt up so that you get more braking force. Exhaust detail, not that crazy, to be honest with you, just two little pipes coming out there, so really nothing to write home about. Couple reflectors back here, nice tampoed tail light across the middle. I guess that's too thin for them to try to do a lens light. You do get your Porsche branding there in the middle as well, and GT3RS right there on the rear bumper. Going around to the front, lensed up headlights look really good, and windshield wiper detail looks good. Dashboard detail looks really good. I don't get to see too much inside, but Mini GTs generally are pretty much like Hot Wheels. It's just all black. They do have better texture detail, but generally nothing's painted or differentiated. And you got painted up daytime running lights / turn signals down here on the front bumper. Porsche badge looks really good there. So all in all, great job with this casting. Great job. We'll back out a little bit, take a quick look at it versus the GT3. So base wise, it looks like they have different bases because the rear diffusers are going to be different. Front looks similar. Actually, that screw is up further on the GT3RS than it is on the GT3. They've got a massive spacer for how much wider the GT3 is, I guess. And they are staggered wheels on both, so wider in the rear, skinnier in the front. Take a look at these from the front. Front fascias are actually kind of similar. They're definitely different. This piece is much larger on the 3RS, and then this right down there as well, but very similar. So on the wheels, definitely different. Tires both have tread. The major difference between the 3 and the 3RS from the outside is going to be the aero as far as front bumper, side skirts, rear, and then that rear wing is just crazy. You can see how much taller and wider it is, and just bonkers. So exhaust detail looks about the same. Actually, the 3RS definitely looks a little bit better. So all in all, super happy to have the Miami blue GT3 and now the black with the red 3RS. So let's go ahead and move into our next one. Boom. Motul GT500. Bananas. This thing is sick. So again, Motul, classic Japanese livery, especially in the Autobox series, which used to be JGTC. So yeah, these cars are crazy, insane. The aero on them is nutty. They've got extreme power, extreme builds. This one definitely, you can tell that rear wing is definitely as wide as the car. Let's take a closer look. So plenty of decals, sponsors. All of these decals and everything, I imagine, are exactly as they would show up on the real car. Black 6 spokes, crazy. Deep dish, Michelin branding on the tires. Tons of aero bits down here on the side skirts. Exhaust exit there. Mirrors really sick. Nismo, yeah, everything on here I would imagine is spot on. Mini GT is usually really good with replicating their race car liveries. Take a look at the front. We do get lensed up headlights on this. Motul with your Autech, Nismo badge there. Both headlights look like really good fitment, no glue marks or anything. Venting for the over fenders there. Venting for the hood, which would be downforce as well as cooling. Not painted black, but definitely really deep down in there. So single wiper blade here on the front window. Mirrors are going to be flimsy, so which is no big deal. I don't really mind it, especially on a race car. It's just going to be all black anyway, so you really can't tell. Again, never any issues with rolling on Mini GTs. These guys are always rollers. But yeah, tons of aero bits and carbon canards and stuff like that built into the front. We'll move it around to the rear. You've got that rear diffuser there. This one is going to be screwed together. Rear tail lights are going to be lensed up, good fitment, no glue marks. Nissan badge, GTR badge, number, more Motul and Autech branding. Let's go ahead and set the Motul back there and grab this Calsonic. Boom, another iconic JGTC race car livery, Calsonic Racing. So sick. So exact same details that we saw in the other car. They're both GT500 cars. They compete in the same class against each other. But yeah, this would just be the Calsonic livery. So we'll take a closer look real quick. But yeah, aero bits and everything like that are going to be the same. Wheels are a little bit different on this one. Split 6-spoke, so really, really sick there. This one is going to be running Bridgestone Potenzas, and then both of the other GT500 cars are going to have the Michelins on there. But yeah, craziness, insanity. Everything looks good on this one. Lensed up tails, good fitment, no glue. All of the same badging, GTR, Nissan. Just going to be different branding for the sponsors for the Calsonic team. Headlight detail, glue, fitment, all that looks great on this one as well. Both are going to have Nismo branding because this is a car built by Nismo for the race circuit. And then these teams purchase from Nismo and run their own race teams. So we will move the Calsonic back. Again, no issues with rolling. Boom. That'll wrap it up. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought. Are you out to collect these Autobox Super GT cars? All of the GT500 cars I feel like I'll go after. I may grab a few of the GT3s, but mainly what I'll be after will be the GT5 cars for sure. They're just, the aero, everything about those cars is just insanity. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. We appreciate you guys tuning in, sharing your time with us, and we will see you all very soon on the next one. One love.